What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my 5 Pokemon Day predictions for Pokemon Day 2024, which should be held this February on Tuesday, the 27th. And I'm incredibly excited because there should be a new Pokemon game announced, but there's also a couple other things I think we might see. And of course, guys, if you like this type of content, enjoy these videos, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Consider supporting the channel by joining the Pan Fam by hitting that join channel member button below. Now, for my first prediction is going to be referring to last year's Pokemon Day video, and I'm going to think it's going to be a similar time length, 25 minutes. This was 25 minutes and 46 seconds, but my real prediction is I will say 75% of this Pokemon Presents will be mobile game, TCG, and like irrelevant type of content that most people watching this video will not care, aka not home console games. Now, to review last year's Direct real quick, we have a 45-minute or minute-long introduction. Then we talked about the Pokemon Championships, which they'll definitely talk about the Pokemon Championships. It's going to be in Honolulu this year. Then from there, they talked about a brand new TCG product, which I wouldn't be surprised if we see some sort of TCG-related announcement, whether it's from the mobile game or whether it's from some sort of new product. And then they dove into media stuff, which I'll have a media prediction towards the end of this video. And then from there, we finally got the gaming. So it took us 8 minutes into the Pokemon Presents just to get into gaming. And then they did the usual Pokemon Unite, which I don't play, Cafe Remix, which I don't even know who plays Cafe Remix at this point. If you play Cafe Remix, let me know in the comment section below. Pokemon Masters, you know, and then how long did they spend on Pokemon Sleep? 13 minutes to 18:49. So literally 8 minutes and 49 seconds on Pokemon Sleep. So if they do announce a new mobile game, it will fit into this time slot. And then the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet stuff with the DLC and the new raids was from 1849 till the very end. So I'm going to say this, 75% of the Direct is going to be irrelevant to most viewers. And if we get a new game or anything like that, it will be at the very end of this Pokemon Presents Direct. And hopefully it's something that we're actually excited about. Now for my second prediction here, I do not think this image here will ever come true. I do not think we'll ever be getting the classic Pokemon games on the Nintendo Switch Online. If you don't know what Nintendo Switch Online is, if you pay for the expansion pass, you do get access to the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games and a bunch of other emulators like N64 and things like that. I do not think this image will ever come true. I think Pokemon Company can make a lot more money selling them as full standalone games or as collections, and I think something like this is going to happen. My prediction is we will be getting a classic Pokemon game collection similar to a remaster, not a remake, not like a Let's Go, but literally the same games, but maybe their bugs are fixed, maybe add a couple of features like Pokemon Home support. So that would be really cool. So something like, hey, a collection that's Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, and a collection that's like all the Gen 2 games or Gen 3 games, that would be really sick. Will they do it? I don't know. But I feel like it's an easy slam dunk for them to make a lot of money. They charge $60 for 3 ROMs on a little Switch cart, and that's pretty much free money with very minor updates. I think the only update they need to do is like Pokemon Home support, honestly. I think a lot of people will play these for home support, and I personally would be excited to do it too. Let me know in the comment section below if you'd be excited for some classic Pokemon games as is. Prediction number 3. Pokemon Black and White will be receiving remakes in fall of 2024. They will not be made by ILCA. Game Freak was not happy with the performance and reception from players and the media of BDSP. And of course, the awful coding that occurred in that game that made it so Pokemon Home support was not added until much later. And then the whole duping issues. I do not think ILCA will be making the Black and White remakes. And I also think that the second team at Game Freak will be making these. We won't know that until the game's release, but that is my hard prediction that we will definitely be seeing these in fall 2024. Now, the big thing is, are we going to be able to see a bundle of Black and White 1 and then Black and White 2? Is it going to be 2 separate games between, like, one is going to be black and white, and then next year we get a black and white 2? Or maybe this fall we get black and white, and then early 2025 we get black and white 2. I do think it may be that. I don't think they're going to give us all this value up front. They know for a fact they can charge $60 or even $70 for these black and white remakes. But I do think this fall is just going to be black and white 1. And then maybe 6 months down the line, or 4 months, 5 months down the line, they will give us a black and white 2. And then from there, who knows, maybe a black and white 3. I don't think black and white 3 is going to happen, but I do think the remakes is definitely going to happen for black and white 1 and then black and white 2. Now, if they come in collection, that'd be awesome, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that personally, because they know they can charge full price like they did with BDSP. So really not counting on that too much. Prediction number 4, it is the Year of the Dragon, which I do want to add on. The Year of the Dragon would make a lot of sense for black and white remakes to happen because they are both dragon types in the box. But we do need a 7-star legendary raid. We need something. In the last Pokemon Presents on Pokemon Day, we did get some raid announcements of Walking Wake and Iron Leaves. So I can see that we get a 7-star legendary raid, and I do think it will be Rayquaza. Now, will the Rayquaza be shiny? Let's hope it is. I will not put that onto my prediction, but screw it. You know what? Shining Rayquaza 7-star raid will be coming. That is my prediction. It has been so long since we had a legendary raid, and also they are taking a week off this weekend to not announce the upcoming 7-star Mightiest Mark raid, and they are doing a couple smaller raid events leading up to Pokemon Day. So maybe they are going to pop off of a huge raid announcement and do this Rayquaza raid. I'll probably Terra Dragon, and of course we're going to be doing raid builds on all of that if it does come true. But I do think it's going to happen. The Mewtwo raid was some of the most fun content we've had in Scarlet and Violet, especially for me. I think it was the most fun I had with the game, making builds and clearing that with the PanFam. So hopefully we get something similar to that with an upcoming Rayquaza raid. If it's not Rayquaza, I can also see Giratina, because we did get the Dialga and Palkia 5-star raids back in November, or December. That would be really cool if we got either Giratina or Rayquaza. Now for my last prediction, going back to the media comment I made earlier, we will be getting a new Pokemon movie based on Pokemon Horizons, and this actually may be leading up to a new mythical Pokemon that will be coming out in the fall of 2024, and this mythical Pokemon will be the lead up to the release of Generation 10 in 2025, which will be fall of 2025. So I'm incredibly excited. We haven't had a new Pokemon movie in a very long time. We haven't had a movie for Gen 9 yet at all. So it is time. It is time for a new mythical. We had Pecharunt, but that was like within the game. We didn't get a movie or anything tie-in or anything like that. So it's a little bit unusual how we got the Pecharunt compared to past mythicals. So I am excited to see what we're going to be getting with this upcoming Pokemon Horizons movie. There's a lot of rumors about this movie already coming, so I am all about it. I do not think we're going to be seeing a Detective Pikachu 2 movie anytime soon. Reading up on articles about that movie, seems like that is sort of going through development hell, and like the actor who plays this kid here, he has not heard anything about it either. So I don't have a lot of faith in a Detective Pikachu 2 movie, but I do have a lot more faith in a Pokemon Horizons movie. So there we have it, guys. Those are my 5 predictions for Pokemon Day. Let me know in the comment section below what you want to see from Pokemon Day, what your hopes are in general. I'll say this, it's better to keep your expectations incredibly low so you won't be disappointed, especially because it's an off year for Pokemon and we're not going to be getting Generation 10 this year. Don't expect too much, but who knows? You never know what's going to happen. Of course, when Pokemon Day does happen, I'll be there live reacting to it and posting a bunch of content. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one.